Well, results for 18th of November. There's a full fixture list, so we'll get on and I'll do the results. National 2 North, Wharfdale 31, Sheffield Tigers 17. Okay, Regional 1 North East, Cleckheaton 30, Harrogate 37, York 32, Scunthorpe 10, Doncaster Phoenix 10, Ilkley 18. Regional 2 North East, Glossop 12, Scarborough 10, Malton Norton 43, Old Crosslayans 21, Old Broadlayans 15, Selby 20. Counties 1 Yorkshire, Beverley 17, Wensleydale 20, Harrogate Pythons 24, Hullensians 21. Counties 2 Yorkshire, Dinnington 17, Ripon 25, North Ribblesdale 34, Roundegians 6. Counties 3 Yorkshire, Northallerton 25, Skipton 19, Thirst 22, Halifax 21. Counties 4 Yorkshire, Aireborough 97, Richmondshire 5, Hessel 24, Rowntrees 28, Thornensians 64, Knaresborough 0, York RI 6, Old Ockleyensians 39. Anything you want to pick out on those results, Dave?
Like I said, I went down to Northallerton, and I thought Northallerton didn't play all as well as they should have done against a stronger side from Skipton, and Skipton took the lead. I think they scored 3 tries before we actually got on the board, and I thought we were going to get a good pasting, and then we suddenly woke up and we scored, got back in the lead, and we never lost it. But it was a game we struggled in, which we really shouldn't have done. Yeah. And I think Skipton at the moment now are just on they're starting to be on the crest of a wave again with winning so many games on the belt. Right. Apart from when they had a poor start to the season, so obviously players are coming back. So that would be a good result for us anyway. So yeah.
Well, the game, obviously I was at York, and it was York versus Scunthorpe. Scunthorpe actually scored the try within 5 minutes.
Yes.
They didn't convert it, and then they didn't score another try or another point until 5 minutes before the end. And York played well, although it wasn't an easy game, but the score reflects that York spent the biggest percentage of it. Yes. In Scunthorpe's half. So it was a good game.
I don't think you get many easy games in any of the
games.
No, and which is good for the actual game when you see points scored in a lot of these games.
I thought Scarborough might have had a chance at Glossop, because Glossop aren't going too well neither. So, but not to be. Glossop.
They turned them over, didn't they?
And going down, Cleckheaton, Harrogate. Cleckheaton within 7 points of Harrogate. They'll get a point there. Yep. Losing bonus. I thought that was a good result. Coming down, I don't know whether Wensleydale have ever played Beverley before in a league, but they went to Beverley and won.
Pulled off a shock.
Pulled off a shock, yeah. And nice to see Harrogate Pythons getting a win against Hullensians.
Well, that was a game what could have gone either way, and I think But like I was saying before, it's nice to see both sides scoring points.
Yeah.
And on most of these games as well.
And Ripon doing well at Dinnington. Dinnington are going down. I thought they'd done better in that league. Yeah. But there you are. Thirsk Halifax must have been a tight game, 22-21.
Yeah,
So,
unpredictable that was. That must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it was a penalty or something in the last minute that won it for Thirsk.
Aye.
Richmond seem to be struggling 97-5.
Are they actually putting the side out? Or
I think so. I think that I don't know, but
yeah.
you know, I think they're finding Yorkshire 4 a bit harder than the Durham leagues. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
And the other one in that league that's struggling is, of course, Knaresborough. But they have competition from 2 Harrogate teams, don't they? So
For players, they certainly
players,
do. Yeah.
And probably Old Etley Ensigns have got that league summed up. Talking about leagues, Dave, shall we have a quick look at the leagues? We've got some papers here. We better start with the top league. Where have we got it somewhere? Here it is.
Well, yes, they are.
Right, so it's National League 2 North. Wharfdale is only our only team in it. They're laying third on 33 points. Leeds Tykes 54 and Rotherham 47. So yeah, Wharfdale, to my mind, going very well.
Wharfdale are doing well, and I'll tell you, I was glad to see Sheffield Tigers, who are just right behind Wharfdale. So yeah. I mean, they're another side which have moved up into a better sort of situation where the leagues are concerned, and they are sort of more or less sort of staying, you know, the distance with some of these sides,
yeah.
which I think is a good thing. But injuries and stuff like that, it always tells on sides what don't have a lot of players to choose from.
And coming down to the next league, Regional 1 North East, Harrogate top on 41 points, York second on 39, and our other club, Ilkley, are 7th on 25 points. I mean, as you know, I've watched all York's games this season, and they could have been top because it was a could have, should have at Alnwick. We just didn't turn up at playing at home to Heath. So it's an interesting league, is that?
I think you're probably right when you talked about it could go either way. You know, I mean, the top of the table clash, which we saw, where York sneaked to, well, I say sneaked to win, but they got a good win against the top side. And I just thought, well, if they pull it off again when they move down, when they go play an away game against this side, I'm sure they will do well. Because Harrogate and York are about balanced out, about equal.
Yeah.
I think it's just on the day.
Yeah.
And no, like I say, I mean, it could go either way, could that? The top of the league.
And coming down to now Regional 2 North East, Selby are top on 41, North Yorkshire club. We tend to forget it, though. I'm being right down at the south of North Yorkshire. Bolton and Norton are 4th on 34. Scarborough struggling a bit this season, are 11th on 8 points. I don't know a lot about Selby.
No. I always think they were close. They were close knit with all the big sides in Yorkshire, but they always had the players, the decent players, pinched from them.
Yeah.
You know, obviously they went to bigger clubs, and I thought to myself that they were like a breeding ground for good sides. But now they seem to be putting it together a bit more. So hopefully they will.
That top of that league keeps changing a little bit, but good luck to Selby.
Yeah.
Right, we come down now to Counties 1 Yorkshire. Wensleydale got promoted to it last year and they're laying 7th on 27 points. Harrogate Pythons got promoted last year and they're laying 11th on 13 points. And just outside North Yorkshire, Wetherby are top on 41 points. I think Wensleydale are doing well. You know,
I think they are.
A lot of respect for Wensleydale.
Yes, they're coming along. I mean, obviously, over the seasons, they've built up sides, and now it's all coming to fruition and stuff like that.
We've got a good men's side, good ladies side.
Yeah, and a good Colts
And
and
a
junior
good side,
sides.
and they've developed the clubhouse really well.
Yes,
Yeah,
they have.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, they're doing very well
Yeah.
for such a small but outfit.
Yeah, right. Now down to counties 2, Yorkshire. Wath-on-Dearn are top of that league with 40 points. Our two clubs, North Ribblesdale are third on 36 points, and Ripon are sixth on 31 points. Two good clubs. I think Ripon are doing very well themselves because they're quite a youngish team from what I can understand.
I've never seen Ripon play for a couple of seasons now, but I like Ripon. I think they're a good, hard, physical side, and I'm sure that it's kept them in contention in this league, because you know, I mean, they've been there or thereabouts, but they've never actually sort of got to the top.
Yeah.
But they do produce good sides season after season. So
Yeah, you remember Peter Squires playing at Ripon.
I do remember Peter
Yeah,
Squires.
yeah,
I played Mr. Squires. Yes, he was
yeah.
also their coach down there as well.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, counties 3, Yorkshire. Top are Northallerton on 47 points. Thirsk, who got promoted this season, are 6th on 24 points. And Skipton, 7th on 22 points. Interesting on Saturday that Northallerton just beat Skipton. As you said, you were down there.
I was down there watching the game, and I think Northallerton just lacked that little bit of leadership, and which way the actual game was going to flow, because we didn't seem to do one thing or the other, and our kicking was diabolical.
And it's nice to see Thirsk.
Thirsk, yes,
Yeah.
I think they're doing very well.
Yeah.
I mean, when they played Northallerton, they came unstuck against them, but I'm sure when we go and play at Thirsk, there'll be a different kettle of fish.
They've had 2 bad results this season at Thirsk. Otherwise, it's always been
more or less,
even.
yeah.
Right, down now to counties 4, Yorkshire. Old Aucklandians are top of that league on 49 points. They've won 10, drawn 0 and lost 0, so they're on a good streak. Of our clubs, Nestle Roundtrees are 5th on 30 points. York RI are 10th on 10 points. Richmondshire are 11th on 5 points. And Knaresborough, unfortunately, are 13th on -10. I think that's because a couple of times they didn't turn teams out. But it's nice to see Nestle Roundtrees, which is a team.
It's a new team. It's
no,
a new
no,
team.
No, it's not. No, it's been there for years. I can remember playing Nestle Roundtrees years ago.
Well, I can remember playing Roundtrees.
Yeah.
But the Nestle bit came into it. Obviously, they've been bought out.
I think it came when the Roundtrees were bought out.
Yes, yeah.
The interesting thing with Nestle Roundtrees, they train on the home ground when it's light, but now there'll be a St John's University training under floodlights and artificial turf, so they've got a really good training setup.
Yes, yeah.
But
well, let's hope they gather momentum.
York RI seem to be struggling a bit.
Yeah.
And Richmondshire, they're keen up at Richmond. I've been up to see them, and I'm going to try and go up and see them again.
Yes.
Now then, for next week, it's a bye week. There's only one game, and that's in National 2, which is Preston Grasshoppers versus Wharfdale.
That sounds like an interesting fixture. That.
I think Preston might do it, although Wharfdale are having a good season. But I'll go for a home win there.
Well, I would say that Preston should be too strong for them at home.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a lot of these fixtures, teams travel, and they've got a fair way to travel, and I just think there's some people or some teams just don't turn up on the day.
Yeah.
But Wharfdale are a good outfit, and they have been for quite a few years now, and I'm a bit surprised they're still where they are. I think they should have gone further and further.
I can remember playing in a floodlit match.
Yes,
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's it for this week. We'll be back next week with the forecast and the one result. So enjoy your weekend off from rugby, unless you're going to watch Leeds Tykes or somebody like that.
Well, there will be fixtures somewhere. I mean, a lot of
but
these.
not in our level.
No,
It's
no,
the
no.
higher level.
Yeah.
So unless you've got to do some work at home, because her that needs to be a beard says you've got to do it. All right then. Bye.
Bye bye now.